Hi there, and thanks for stopping by my kitchen. This is Brenda here at Rawsome Creations, and I wanted to take a minute just to show you how to use the template. The Rawsome Creations crepe, tortilla, pancake, and wrap template is something that you've clicked on my website and found yourself to this page, or you're on the YouTube and you wanted to see what this template is all about. It's something that I created not only for new chefs who have been teaching for quite some years now, but also for chefs that are working in cafes or those that are working in production and utilizing the Excalibur dehydrator tray. The template itself is 14-inch square plexiglass. It's food grade or acrylic plexiglass. And this particular version is an 1/8 of an inch thick. So this will allow you to make 4 perfectly sized 6-inch 1/8 inch thick tortillas, crepes, pancakes, or wraps quickly and uniformly as you go from tray to tray. So what I've done is I've taken a recipe out of one of my recipe collections, which is on the website as well. This is the corn chowder recipe you can find on page 51. And what I've got is about, a generous 1/4 cup of the dough. And you just place it into the center of each square. So again, this could be your favorite crepe recipe, a tortilla recipe. Maybe you've got some pancakes that you like making for your family in the mornings. You can make a full tray, 4 of these at one time, very, very quickly. You're going to want to spread them out with an offset spatula. So let me show you here. We've got 4 of them. You could use 1/3 of a cup, but 1/3 of a cup of the measure tends to be a little bit much. There are future generations of the template coming out that are going to be 1/4 inch thick, 5-inch circles. Those are going to be for your pizza crust. I actually have those that I'm using in my kitchen right now to practice with them and giving them to some of my friends that are chefs and students to play with. I also have a square one coming out that's going to be used for breads and crackers. And for those of you who have asked, because I've gotten some emails, what about some of the other dehydrators that are on the market, primarily the Sedona? Yes, I am doing some practicing currently with the Sedona trays, and we'll be coming out with some models for the Sedona. So you can see how easy it is to just spread straight across the circle, and it's automatically coming out as an 1/8 of an inch thick because that's the way the template is sized. An 1/8 of an inch makes it really, really easy in the dehydrator for you to get a uniform thickness, with this template, to get a uniform thickness, and then in the dehydrator it dries very, very evenly. For those of you who have been making tortillas or round shapes for some time in your kitchens, you know that after a while it's really easy to make these circles and to get them even and also to get them the right thickness. But you've got to admit, when we first start out, it's a little bit difficult. And if you're ever doing any catering or you're working in a cafe, it takes you a long time to go through those trays. So I've got 4 tortillas here. I'm just going to pick up the template. You can take a look and see how they're exactly 4 circles. And then I'm going to go put this tray into my dehydrator. And then I'll just start over again with my next tray. Taking my 1/4 cup, using a generous measure, and starting over again. The acrylic templates here are very, very easy to clean up. You can also put them in your dishwasher so they clean up really, really quickly. So you can see how easy that is. Just spread from side to side all the way through the circle. Now I have one other thing I want to show you just after I finish this. So again, there's just one. I won't go through and finish all 4 of them for you. Pick up the tray, and you have a perfect round. Now earlier today, I made some wraps, and I just want to show you what happens. Of course, you will be putting your tortillas or wraps or crepes into the dehydrator, flipping them when they're ready, and then let's pretend that these were ready to take out. These are actually the Mexican wrap recipe that's in the recipe collection that's on my website, and you can see how they dry up really, really beautifully and very, very thin. So the tortillas, the ones I just made for you and spread, are the same way. Because it's an 1/8 inch thick, they'll come up very, very thin and pliable so that you can use them for almost anything. This happens to be spiced with Mexican spices, so I'm going to be using it for a dinner I'm doing, but you can see how lovely it would look as a crepe if you just made it a little bit of a sweet mixture. So there you have it, the wrap template from Rawsome Creations. I really appreciate you stopping by. I'd hope to see you purchase one and have one in your kitchen. And thank you very much. Have a really delicious day.